I'm going to be honest with you. You think you're good at chess, but the thing is, I'm actually way better than you. Now, I know this seems like a big thing to tell you, but just listen to me. You always have to sacrifice the rook, all right? Like if you don't sacrifice the rook, you're an idiot. And I'm going to show you why. Now, there's plenty of things that you have to understand when playing a game. Like it's not just about like ranking elos and getting better. Of course not. You have to understand that being a high level chess player is unlikely in your position. I mean, let's be real. Like you probably play video games, which probably means you're an idiot. And this game requires brain functionality at such a high level. I mean, you're just probably is just the dumbest person I've known. And if you think I'm mean, I'm actually being very genuine to you guys, which is why I'm going to show you this position right here. Now, most people wouldn't understand. Like, you see this random noob that's there? Yeah, he's probably not gonna win against me. Like, Gotham Chess is probably gonna win, which is why I'm always liking this game because I never lose. You see, if I would lose, I would never play this game. So now let's get started on showing you why you suck so bad at this game. All right, let's get started. What's the most critical thing you have to do when playing a game of chess? Is obviously controlling the center. Now they start as white, and I start as black. Oh look, they put the queen so early, but don't put it so early because if we put this, they're simply gonna capture and check our king, right? Well, instead of doing that, and then they take our rook. We don't want that. So what we have to do instead is actually use our brain. And I know this seems like a lot to ask you guys, but really, try to think. If if if, if you think you'll you'll be able to understand this game. So now this is the second reason why you're bad. Okay, you put your bishop there. Oh, actually, your knight. Sorry, and then you put your other knight for development. But then they put a second pawn, and your cuckoo brain doesn't know what to do. So what would you do in your dumbass situation? Is obviously you wouldn't think so much because like what's their plan? Well, they actually want to check your king because that's the point of the game. Haha. So now what do we do? They want to obviously do the you know the common attack for noobs, which is the I actually forgot, but it doesn't matter. So now they want to take our pawn and check us. Well, there's actually a thing we can do to prevent all of this. Now, I'm going to try to explain you the best possible way. And if you don't understand, I'm sorry. You're just an idiot. All right. we put we put our pawn to e4 and then they put it on e5. Now, what should we do in this position? Like we have to actually be a genius to just do these two pawns at the beginning. All right, like if you don't understand this now, already you're in a bad position. But so far, I think most idiots can do that. Now, the second thing you want to do is you want to protect your pawn so they don't just like make dumb mistakes like this. Like what is this? Like it's obviously a square, but why would you do this? I mean, obviously you guys don't understand what I'm talking about, but if you do, it's because you actually understand that this is actually a dumb move. What you want to do is you want to put your bishop right here after, so like this, it controls more squares. The more squares we control, the more we're a genius. Oh, shit.